My name is Sierra from Holistically Attuned, so thank you for tuning in. I decided to shoot this video a little differently. Generally, I don't jump in front of the camera, but today I decided that I should. I don't know if I was hesitant because I wanted a different background, or perhaps I wanted to look a little bit more presentable. I don't know. But today I just decided to go for it. So when you start to notice like changes in the scenery in the back, maybe I'm shooting from a different location in the house, you'll understand why. Also, I feel like it's important to point out that my friend Rooster right here, not my friend's rooster, my friend Rooster. I live next to a farm, so you are going to hear him. It's just him wanting to wake me up and make sure that I get my day going, start my meditation, bring these videos to you guys. I don't know, but you'll hear him. So, and you'll also see me wiping my table a little bit, only because I just smudged. Look at how beautiful this is. And this is lavender and white sage. So I just smudged. So I feel like I got sage leaves everywhere. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please subscribe, so that I know at least somebody's watching, and that you like the content, okay? I know that I move a little slow in getting everything going, but I am going to start bringing more freaking video once I put this one out, because this one is kind of like, you know what, just face your fears, put yourself out there, and go for it. Make your video. And so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this message is going to be for Gemini for August 2019. The 1st through the 15th, okay? And I know it's the 2nd, but it's still good. Gemini. Just shuffling. All right, there it is. So that is the theme of our reading: authority, foundation, stability, recognition, and reward. Okay, so maybe I should start off by saying I don't generally read these cards upside down because I don't see them that way. However, if they do come up upside down, I like to just pay a little bit more attention to it, or the emphasis behind it, or an alternative meaning. Okay, so your emotion being reward and recognition. Maybe you don't feel confident putting yourself out there, because this is another foundation card. This is another Pentacle success achievement card. So maybe you don't feel comfortable putting yourself out there. You blocking your own blessings, maybe? Let's see. You know what, Gemini? I swear to God, I did this reading for you guys yesterday, and the camera cut off, so I didn't even bother posting it, because if it cuts off once, okay. If it cuts off 3 times, it was like, not so much. But this patience card came out yesterday too, okay? Look at this. Look at this. This is you fighting yourself, I think. Material harvest, okay. So what I'm going to do is turn these up, because again, I don't read them upside down, but the initial feeling that I'm getting is that you might be blocking your own blessings. And I have 6 cards laid out, and 4 out of the 6 are heavy hitters. They're major arcana cards for the most part. Authority, reward and recognition, destiny, patience, third eye. Yeah, I feel like you might be blocking your own blessings a little bit, just because you might be letting your ego get in the way of seeing how successful you've become. Because if your challenge is destiny, or being able to recognize your destiny, the wheel of fortune in a sense, knowing that it is spinning for you, I feel like you being impatient and trying to push things in your time instead of letting it unfold when it's supposed to is going to cause you to miss your window of opportunity. And it's not saying that your windows of opportunities don't come back around to you. It's just saying that, we work in cycles, right? So it's like 3-year cycle, 7-year cycle. And if you try to force something that's supposed to happen in 7 years, in that 3-year cycle, that's when you end up marrying the wrong guy because you weren't patient enough to wait for the right one to come along, or you accept a job out of fear when the job that you're supposed to have is legit right around the corner. Okay, so I feel like you need to have more patience and just envision where you see yourself. Envision the success, right? So you want to have patience and envision the success that you want to bring in, because if you can't manifest it, if you can't visualize it, then how do you expect anybody else to, right? How do you expect to see that happening if you don't? Because the way you're doing things now, mind you, everything came out upside down except for this theme of your reading being foundation. Work on your foundation. Work on your root chakra. That's where your sense of security lies. I feel like you let the worry and the stress keep you from actually. I'm not going to keep these, but I think it's important to note. The 9 of Wands. That's like you feeling defeated. And this is another intuition card right here with the 3rd eye, okay? You are impatient and you're like, oh, I have all these choices to make. Or maybe it's more like I have all these things to do and I don't know where to start and blah, 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 blah. Instead of just chilling and letting things unwind in your own time, you are forcing the issue, and that's not what you need to do. So let's go ahead and clarify. Oh, okay, all right. Again, all these cards are popping out. It's way too many. Look at that. 3 of Wands is generally, it's you looking out and seeing that something good is coming in over the horizons. Okay, that's how I read that. And here you are with the choices again, and then fast motion is like what you want to come in, what you're looking for to come in might not be coming in as quickly as you want it to. Maybe it is a marriage. Look at that. But no, I don't see any romance in this card. I feel like you're just impatient in life in general. So let's see if we can try not to have so many jumpers so that we can kind of get to the bottom of this just a little bit further and see where we're at. So let's see, why is this the right card here for Gemini? All right. Okay, guys, I'm just taking everything in. So it's funny because under authority here, you have the 7 of Swords and then the 10 of Pentacles. And so it's like, because you have given yourself maybe some false expectations, some deceit on what success looks like, on how a strong foundation should be, you're really not seeing the success as it comes in, because 10 of Pentacles is like, that's what you wanted, right? That's a step in the... So if my business is just starting, that's okay. Damn, now it's established, now people are starting to recognize me and the money is starting to come in. But because you feel like you should be somewhere else or a little bit further along, you're not able to really enjoy that success as it comes and realize that that is setting a firm foundation for you. So, right, because your recognition and reward was upside down. You want that recognition and reward, you just don't. Look at that. Under recognition and reward is the strength. And sometimes what strength reminds us to do, look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Sometimes what strength reminds us to do is to not be so forceful with the way that we handle things, okay? Because this came out with the Knight of Swords, interestingly enough. And he is just like all action. He is act first, think later. And what Spirit is trying to tell you is, in order to achieve this, maybe maybe try a different route or a different approach in achieving that success, okay? Maybe take a breath and take a step back. And again, I don't know why I feel the need to keep saying this, but realize that things happen in their own time. It's not for you, okay? I'll take all three. Okay, so under destiny or your wheel of fortune, this is what you have, okay? So the Five of Wands for me represents an internal struggle, which, no surprise, like I said, you're blocking your own blessings, okay? Because it's that struggle between working hard, you know, even though you don't necessarily see the profit yet, but working hard to reach this success. And so it's like you're at a constant battle with, are you putting in enough work, or are you ever going to reap the success of this? You want this, but you don't want to do this. And you have to balance that out, Gemini, because there's no way to have this without this. There's no way to have success without hard work, okay? Look, oh, so at the bottom of the deck for that was temperance. You have to find that balance. You cannot have one without the other, okay? And maybe you might need to realize that right now it's just not your time. Not saying that your time won't come up, but are you really ready? Did you do everything? Did you dot your I's and cross your T's? Did you do everything you were supposed to do to succeed and ensure your business is successful? Would you rather launch a business and then it not be successful, and then that's like a blow, right? Because then that makes us, look, King of Cups. That makes us not want to continue. Sorry, that King of Cups threw me off. Look at that. All because you don't have patience, because this was upside down too, right? So because you don't have patience, I feel like you're letting your emotions get the best of you, first of all, because you're not thinking logically about establishing this foundation. Your foundation is not set. Sorry to be the one to break it to you. That does not mean that you won't have success. It just means work harder right now so that you can reap the benefits, so that it will pay off, okay? Four of Wands. Your patience is going to be your downfall. Be mindful. Practice mindfulness, okay? Look, there's the Three of Pentacles again. That's this one right here. Reward and recognition. Only this time it's right side up. If you want this, okay? If you want this achievement, if you want this for me signifies not needing to ask anybody to validate you, okay? That means people are coming to you for the answers. This is you running your business, okay? And people coming to you as the boss. But if you want this, you got to get over this and have some more patience, okay? Stop thinking and reacting so much on your emotions and work on setting that foundation, guys. There's no harm in waiting. Seriously, there's businesses that take forever to get off the ground. And if this is not in regards to a business, you know, I'm sorry I keep saying business, but that's just because I'm surrounded by all these pentacles and then this fast motion. I don't see any, or this, yeah, fast motion. I don't see any emotions in these cards today, okay? Except for you reacting on your own emotions. Justice. Again, that's balance. Justice, that's balance, that's Libra energy. That's you making the right decisions in due time. That's not you rushing to make a decision, okay? You see how the sword is in her hand? I'm gonna say her just because it could be a she or a he, I don't know. But you see how the sword is in her hand and there's balancing of the scales in the other? You make decisions that don't keep you off kiltered, okay? And you do that by listening to your third eye, by envisioning, by knowing where you want to be in life. Let's see. Give me one more for third eye for Gemini. There it is. Oh, look. See? Now, this is your advice from Spirit, okay? Because your patience is how you've been um, handling the situation being your destiny, your wheel of fortune, your internal conflict that you're having. That's your whole conflict for what's going on in the next 2 weeks. And the way you've been responding has been this impatience, okay? It has been this thinking with your emotions or reacting because of your emotions, and not realizing that you have to set the foundation in order to be successful, in order to reach your destiny. You have to put in the hard work, okay? But advice from Spirit, this is beautiful, guys, is telling you chill, envision it, look into the future, make decisions, thinking logically, finding that balance in how you decide to make your decisions, okay? Because there is a new beginning coming in for you, a new opportunity that's coming in for you, and that is beautiful. And that, my dear, is not reversed. The way you've been handling has been reversed, but that is not, and I think that that's beautiful, okay? Let me see something. I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck for the energy. Look at that. Intuition. You not listening to your intuition. So now you have intuition and you have third eye. You are not listening to your intuition. You are reacting very emotional and illogical, okay? Instead of just, again, letting things happen in their own time. I keep saying it because obviously somebody needs to hear it. Again, if this is not for you, please check your moon and rising and see if that correlates a little better, or use this how you see fit. If it's in regards to a new job opportunity, maybe you're not starting your own business, maybe this has to do with the job opportunity, again, it still applies, okay? And look, this is under material harvest. So do the work in the background, okay? Because you have the King of Pentacles here under destiny. Do the work in the background, set the groundwork for it here with the Queen of Pentacles, because she is success, okay? She's just the one that is not in front of the camera with success. And you will have this material harvest, okay? Do the work. 9 is about closing of a cycle, right? That's about the end. So you're going to end all of this. And even here with patience being 14 breaks down to a 5. 5 represents change. Just find some, look, there's temperance again. She really wants y'all to know about her. Balance, balance, balance is a thing, okay? I'm just going to leave her out just because she keeps popping out. I have the 2 of Cups, which represents a partnership, but it's in reverse. And I don't know how I feel about this one jumping out. Maybe don't enter into any new partnerships or deals right now, okay? Because it's not the time. It's not the time. So look, 3 of Pentacles again. You have it like this. It's not the time. And look, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, but now it's not the time for you to be entering into any new partnerships. You don't need, you do not need, you need to set your foundation. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I just want to draw one more card for this material harvest, even though I probably don't need it. Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody's going to bring you a new offer. Now it's not the time. This person's going to be young and very immature, or maybe this is the business that you're starting. It's still young and it's not ready to get up off the ground, okay? So don't force it. Look, bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. This is you feeling defeated. This is you feeling like you have to protect things. So this partnership, I think if it does bring you something, it's going to bring you that feeling of having to protect something, and that's not what you need in life, okay? Work on your foundation. Work on your emotions. Work on your root chakra, because it's playing a big role in how you're seeing things and how you're being able to appreciate what's going on. Tomorrow. guiding children. So it says you are good at helping and counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. That's funny because the Page of Cups can represent a child. If you're thinking about going into counseling or therapy for children, or teaching children or something to that effect, maybe opening your own business to help heal children, I feel like that would be a good move for you if that's what that means. Look, and underneath that is Aphrodite, and she is the goddess of love. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. That goes back down to your root chakra, okay? Work on appreciating you and everything that you bring to the table. Work on appreciating you and everything that you've brought to the table, everything that you've achieved thus far. And then you will start to see everything come in, okay? Get yourself any kind of crystal that has to deal with like your root chakra, and just sit it there or hold it while you are meditating, okay? I like to use selenite to clear my aura at times, you know, because we go out and we pick up other people's energy. I sage daily, you know, just to help yourself clear those negative thoughts. And once you clear your negative thoughts, look at this. Can you tell that I'm all about securing my root chakra? No? Yeah. Once you do that, then you'll move on to something like identifying your wants and being able to. You can't jump from one without the other. It doesn't work that way, okay, guys? Focus, focus, focus. Build your steady foundation. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't jump ahead. And I feel like you're going to come out on top. And do everything with love, Gemini. Everything that you do is with love. Find that balance between your expectations and your reality, okay? Because that's how you taper this discontent with where you're at. Manage your expectations. Don't lower your standards, just manage your expectations. So I guess that's everything. Please like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram at holistically_attuned. I'm also on Facebook at holistically.attuned, or visit my website www.holisticallyattuned.com. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you, guys.